So, the basic principle which is responsible for the upliftment of both the aeroplane and the helicopter is the airfoil. Airfoils are basically a specially designed shape structure which is primarily responsible for the upliftment of the aeroplane or the helicopter by developing a pressure gradient between its upper layer and the bottom layer. Now, this result or this phenomena is purely dependent upon the Bernoulli's theorem, which states that in a horizontal flow of fluid, in this case the fluid is air, the sum of the pressure energy plus potential energy and the kinetic energy of the fluid is a constant everywhere. Now let us look at the functioning of the airfoil. The upper surface of the airfoil is very smooth and is designed in such a way that it offers very less drag to the flow of the air over it. Now, the upper surface has a higher velocity as compared to that of the lower surface. Now, if we see from the Bernoulli's theorem, it states that if a region has a higher velocity, then it will correspond to a low pressure, and vice versa, the region which has a lower velocity, it will correspond to a higher pressure. So this pressure gradient which is developed between the two surfaces of the airfoil helps the aircraft fly over the sky. Now this excess velocity at the upper surfaces of the airfoil is achieved in different ways in the case of an aircraft and in the case of a helicopter, and because of this reason there is a difference in the action of the both the that is the aircraft and the helicopter during its takeoff. In case of an aeroplane, the long run-up that it takes before the takeoff provides the excess velocity over the upper surface of the airfoil which is necessary for the takeoff. Whereas in the case of a helicopter, the excess velocity over the upper surface of the airfoil is being provided by these high-speed rotating blades over the cabin. Thus, because of this reason, it do not need to take a long run-up before its takeoff, and it can simply take off vertically from the place it is standing, and it can move in its desired direction.